As always, if you cannot pay attention for 10 minutes, then this YouTube channel is not for you, okay? But if you can pay attention, then you are more than welcome, brother. My name is Yasharot, and today I'm gonna show you, or today we're going to discuss actually, why are you angry after masturbating, okay? And I want to start with a little story. So, you know that feeling when you are constantly working on your dreams, you know, you are focused, you are in deep work, and then you suddenly have that inside voice who tells you, okay, let's masturbate. And then you are saying in your own head, like, no, 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 I don't want it. I know it's bad. I know it's bad. I don't want it. But then you still do it. And then when you do it, you are completely pissed. Okay. Yeah, I know that story because I have experienced it quite many times. So today I want to show you a little bit of tips and tricks that you can actually start implementing right now, and hopefully it's gonna open your mind, you know, and help you with this on this frustrating journey, so to say. Okay. So the first reason why you are angry after masturbating is simply because you know that you did something really bad, okay? You know your whole life that porn and masturbation are bad for you, okay? Especially when you are on self-improvement journey, porn and masturbation will absolutely ruin your journey, you know? Because it takes so much time to build something valuable, and then 1 minute, literally 1 minute, and one inner voice in your head completely ruins that, okay? And not only is your self-improvement journey bad, but also it messes up with your brain. Everyone knows that. And you also have worse relationships and worse sex, okay? Because I know how it was with me when I was still addicted to porn. I simply didn't enjoy when I had sex. I was simply a little bit weird and unrelaxed when I was in a relationship. I was literally a mess in my head, you know, and because of my mess in the head, I was not relaxed. I wasn't thinking straight. I was not like I was simply not relaxed. Okay, I don't know how to explain that better, but I was not relaxed. And chances are that you are also right now probably feeling some anger, some disappointment, like maybe you are pissed off at the world, you know. And the reason for that is, at least big portion of that is the porn, okay? So what can you do in order to avoid that? What can you do in order to not get angry anymore, or at least reduce the anger? Is simply to think before you act, okay? I know it's easy to say, but you need to think before you do it. For example, when you are focused on your dreams, when you are working, and then when you get that inner voice, let's do something, I want to masturbate, then you simply stop and start to literally talk with yourself, okay? You talk with yourself and you say, no, I will not do it. I will not do it. I want to do it, but if I will do it, then my self-improvement journey will be ruined again. I will be angry again. I will not feel happy again. I will be frustrated again. You know, like literally, it sounds weird, but you literally need to talk with your brain, okay? Because otherwise you will get again into this circle and you will just not get out of it, okay? One question or one thought that you can use when you talk with yourself is to tell yourself that you are not a drug addict, okay? Because I want to ask you, are you literally a drug addict right now? Chances are yes, because porn and masturbation are literally like drugs. For example, think about one unfortunate crack user. That person, or heroin user, even worse. Those two persons will do absolutely anything in the world to get a drug fix. They will do literally, they will steal, murder, rob, you know, they will do anything in order to get enough money to get cocaine or heroin or crack. But with you, it's literally the same, you know. You will do absolutely everything in order to fap. You will fap on the train. You will fap on holidays. You will secretly masturbate in the toilet, pretending that you are pooping so that your parents don't know about it. You will masturbate in your own bed. You will masturbate everywhere, bro. you know? So in reality, you are a drug addict, okay? And what pisses you off the most probably is because you cannot stop, okay? And that pisses you off. For example, you can survive 3 days, 4 days because you are doing something which distracted you, but then after 3 days, you get again this inner voice in your head. So, and then you do it, okay? So, what can you do in that case? You can ask yourself again, why are you doing it? You know, chances are you are doing it either because you are bored, you are lonely, or you are stressed. Now, the reality is that most likely you are bored or you are lonely. And that is completely fixable, okay? It's fixable if you are bored or lonely, okay? So, how do you avoid being bored? Simply by working on your own business. Because if you are watching self-improvement, this self-improvement channel, for example, if you are watching this video, you are interested in self-improvement, you want to improve yourself. So chances are also that you don't want a normal 9 to 5 working job, okay? You want probably bigger dreams. You want entrepreneurial lifestyle. I don't know how to say that. You want your own business. You want better body, better mind, loving girlfriend, you know? So then just start working on those dreams, you know? For example, when you say, I am bored, I have nothing to do, I will just masturbate. No, there is always something to do. You can always start your own YouTube channel. That's a business. Hamza has its own business as a YouTube channel. Iman Gaji has also online business. You can always start something. For example, for me, on my other channel that I have, I do trading. You see over here, I have the charts. You can start learning to trade, for example. You know, there is always something to do. You can do push-ups. You can go again to the gym. And then you will say, yeah, but I already was. Who cares? Then take the bicycle and go out. Like literally yesterday I was bored and I took the bicycle and I went to do cycling in the city. You know, there is always something to do, okay? And you should also stop counting the days, because stop by counting the days you are constantly in this porn environment. You know, for example, when you are thinking, I didn't masturbate for 3 days, now you already thought about masturbation because you are saying, I haven't masturbated for 3 days. Masturbated was in this sentence. You see what I'm saying? Or for example, when you say, yeah, I haven't watched porn in 5 days. You see, you already mentioned the word porn in this sentence. You know what I'm saying? So by stop think if you don't associate your brain with porn and masturbation, you will decrease the chances that you will actually do it. You know, why am I not a cocaine user? Because I don't think about cocaine on my daily basis. Why am I not a gay? Why am I not gay? Because I don't think about gays and I don't think about that lifestyle, okay? So, do the hard work and see you, brother.